Hi, this is Ed Baig with USA Today. So a lot of seniors are reluctant to wear those pendants, I've fallen, can't get up pendants that summon emergency help. But you need that emergency help. What if you could get it by wearing a watch? Well, that's the concept behind this new Lively watch from a company called Lively. It actually works with a wireless monitoring kit that consists of a hub, a bunch of sensors you stick around the house, and yes, the watch. Now, a lot of attention these days, of course, is paid to these smart watches. We have Apple's watch coming. Of course, we already have a lot of watches out, Android watches, a bunch of them out there. The Lively watch isn't what I'd call a smart watch so much as a safety watch. What makes it a safety watch? Well, the biggest reason it's a safety watch is the presence of this orange button here on the side that when you press it can reach a call center either for summoning 911 or reaching a loved one or caregiver who can provide help in an emergency. Now, the watch also does some other things. It actually is a rudimentary step counter. It's waterproof, so you can shower with it, which I actually did testing this thing. And of course, it can tell time. Now, the other thing it does is it talks to those wireless sensors that may be around your house. So for example, you could have a sensor attached to a pillbox. That way you know if grandma has taken her meds, for example. You'll get a notification, or grandma will get a reminder that it's time to take your medication. You could also put sensors on refrigerators just around the house to detect activity. Now, there are some drawbacks with this watch and this wireless monitoring kit. For starters, the orange button works when you're within 1,500 feet of the wireless hub. That means in your home, where frankly most of the falls or ailments occur. But what if you're out and about? Right now, you'll get the watch trying to contact the emergency call center, can't reach it. You finally get a message to call 911. Well, if that was the case, you could have not called 911 to start with. What's more, there's no separate button here for going back to kind of a home screen. You have to wait for this to cycle through. Now, the presence of only one button is a good thing as well as a drawback in some ways. It's good because it reduces complexity, and for the folks who may be using this watch, that's a welcome benefit. One other quibble I'll mention, it does use a regular watch battery, which is good because it'll last months, but actually putting the battery in and then kind of sealing the back case is a bit problematic. If I had trouble with it, I can only imagine that many of the people who this watch is aimed at might have trouble with it as well. Now, you'll pay about $50 for the kit, which again includes the watch, a wireless hub, and 4 sensors. And then there's an ongoing fee associated with the emergency monitoring. It varies depending upon whether you pay monthly, annual, or otherwise, but it's about $35 a month. Now, because it's a watch, people also care what this thing looks like. And it's a pretty decent looking watch. It's not going to win any beauty contests, I don't think. But it was designed by the folks who designed Nest. So, there's some thinking and good design behind it. You can change the watch bands, which is always important to a lot of folks. You can order it in black or white, and you can change the watch face from a digital view or an analog one. So despite a few quibbles, it's hard to argue with a timepiece and a wireless monitoring kit that may save your life or save the life of a loved one. You can't put a price on that. For USA Today, I'm Ed Baig.